Hey guys, thanks for clicking on my channel. This is my newest project I got at Old Rascal's Garage. 81 C10 Silverado Chevrolet. I rescued this old truck, abandoned at a house, and I want to see if I can just kind of fix it up a little bit. I got it about a year ago, but I got some things I need your help on. Some questions I need to ask. Me and my dad over at the Old Rascal's Garage, we fooled a bunch of trucks and cars and those stuff, but I got a issue on the roof there that I don't really know how to fix. That's why I want to see if any of your square body guys can help me out with that. And I got some wiring issues I got to deal with, so I need your help. So come along with me and see if you can give me some tips or give me some suggestions and follow along with us. Come on, I'll show you around it. Well, here's a closer look at it. Like I say, it's an 81 Chevrolet C10 Silverado edition. Got the short bed on it, ghetto rims on it. Old tires ain't no good. Dry rotted. Got to have some on it. I ain't too particularly fond of them wide tires like that, but they're all busted up and cracked up. 275 60 R15s. Like I say, she's not too bad. Got a few little places here and there. I did get a box with the molding that came off of it, or looks like maybe some new molding, but it's in an old box. Like it's probably been laying around for a while. The windows ain't too good on it. Bed's not in too bad a shape. Got a few little places here and there. Some rust around the cab. Hey, quick little break here while we're touring the truck. Like I say, I'm gonna need you guys' help and comment, and let's try to fix this roof together and that wiring, because I understand the basic parts of it, but a lot of that stuff I don't understand where it goes. So that's where I'm gonna need you to help me and see if we can't figure it out. And I'm not a big channel, so if you comment and give me some suggestions and things to do, I'm definitely gonna read them and answer you, because I want to figure it out myself. Maybe we'll have some fun with it, y'all. Let's try to come up with a name for it. Like I say, I'm a little small channel, man, just me and my dad. I'm almost 60 and he's dang near 80 years old. We just fool with our junk, and we need some help, from you guys, because a lot of that stuff I don't understand it. I know the basics, but I don't get all this body work. I don't know nothing about that stuff up there. So maybe y'all have something y'all can tell me how to do, and we'll get on there and do it and let y'all follow as we go. But if you'll subscribe to the little channel, we can watch it as we go. Figure something out. I don't know what's the Mickey Mouse stuff going on with this up here, but looks like somebody tried to cover up the lights on it at some point. Got a ton of Bondo crap up here. I don't know really what's going on with that, unless they tried to cover them lights up. We'll have to get in and figure that out. But like I say, the bed ain't too bad. There's a factory rim. I want a set of factory rims put back on it. Got a lot of surface rust on it. I guess they'd call that the patina, I guess. Bumper ain't in too bad a shape. Look at this Mickey Mouse crap. Somebody welded the trailer hitch to the bumper. Yeah, we'll have to figure that crap out. That's probably gonna get cut loose. Got the tips out a mile past the bumper. I ain't wild about that. Exhaust looks burnt out on it underneath. I ain't particularly wild about them. A few little places like this on the cab. Rail there on the, whatever you call it, the back part of this, like it's bent in. Probably had something in the back slid in it. Roof ain't too bad, other than trying to cover them holes up there for them lights, I guess. Frame's not too too bad on it. Everything looks good on that. Not too rusted out. Got a few little places on the doors on the inside, but I'll show you the inside here in just a minute. Windshield's got a crack in it. Bumper's got a little scuff on it, but other than that, it looks pretty good. The grill was busted on it. I got it laying around there. I didn't want it to fall out when we was hauling it home. It says it'll run, but the carburetor on it's pouring fuel out of it, so I may have to get me one of them little cheap Chinese ones to throw on there to move it around. One of the headlights fell out of it. Looks like all the hardware's missing out of it. It ain't in too bad a shape. A little booger right there on the fender. Cowl's kind of bent up a little bit. But like I say, not bad. Been sitting up for a while. Got a little ding right there. Engines and all still work good on it. Like I say, overall, I think the hood's in pretty good shape. Like I say, I jerked that old ragged ass carburetor off of it. It wasn't worth the crap. It was flooding, about to burn the truck up trying to crank it. It's either 350 or 305. Like I said, I ain't got back here to look at the number on it yet. Right here. Looks a little crusty, but there's fluid in it. Air conditioning stuff's missing. Like I say, I got a little cheap Chinese carburetor. We're gonna slap on it enough to move it around. I may try to rebuild that other one. A little, about a quart low on oil. Looks fresh though. I'll try to re-crank it again for y'all in the next video when I get my battery. I think it's got the 350 turbo in it. It's got something on the stick. That was burnt. That was great. The dipstick's loose. Probably losing fluid down there. But I got it I think about a year or so ago I got it. From an old guy cleaning out his yard. So I know these old short bed square bodies are hard to come by. It's got a few little places here and there, but not too bad. I did stick a new brake hose on it and caliper. This wheel was locked up when we were dragging it on the old rollback. A couple little places over there on the floor, not nothing big that you need a whole floor pan. The cab itself looks pretty good. Headliner ain't in too bad a shape. I try to keep it covered up with them holes up there on the roof. Dash pad's all beat up. I had this little cheap cover for another square body. I threw it over the top of it. We got some wiring issues going on. I looked at the fuse panel on there. It looks like there's a couple of burnt places on it. Maybe at one point or another, they caught some wiring on fire. I got some wire over there out of another square body I had. It's got a decent fuse box on it. I'm thinking about changing that out. That's where I'm gonna need you guys' help, because I'm gonna have to chase some of these wires down and figure out what they are. That steering wheel don't belong on it. I don't know what that come off of. It's got some old cheap gauges in it. Somebody robbed the radio. Cut up the freaking frame trying to get a radio in it. Or the dash bezel. I hate that crap. Electric windows, like I say, it's Silverado. I tried them, they don't work. Doors ain't in too bad a shape. A couple little places down here. But the rockers look good on it. Cab corners ain't eat out of it. What we're gonna have to figure out, guys, is what to do with this up here. Put a ton of bond on it, somebody did. I seen a picture where some of these 81s did come with cab lights on it, and you can see the holes there. I don't know if they tried to cover them up and it all came out, or what's going on with this. I hope I don't have to put a whole new skin on it, but we'll try to figure it out. Brakes wasn't too bad. Like I say, this one was locked up over here. Rag joint and all looks good on it. Power steering, like it's missing a bolt or something on the front. See how it's kicked out a little bit, and I see that bolt missing down there. Better that bolt's in there to pull it back straight. I'd like to put some headers on it, and I got another small block over at the old Rascal Garage we could put in it, but I want to see if I can get this one running, see how it does and how the transmission pulls on it. Now, like I say, I've only cranked it one time or twice. First time it damn near burnt to the ground. Caught fire when all that fuel on that ragged carburetor was kicking back. Had a wire loose over there. But it wasn't too bad. We scorched a couple of wires there, but we swapped them out. One going down to the starter. Maybe on the next video we'll get her fired off and let y'all hear it. I think the water pump started making got a crazy noise started coming from out here, and it sounded like a water pump, so I may have to put a water pump on it. But yeah, I'm gonna need you guys' help on this, figuring out how we're gonna fix this roof up here, and then figure out this wiring. I know a lot of you square body guys have dealt with that before, and that's where I'm gonna need your help. This door here, that's the only real bad spot. I seem like get your ass out of here. Waltzed. Spot right there. Like I say, I may eventually try to find me a door for it, but it's not eat up too bad. You know, like I say, little places like this, but I figured I'd try to use it for like an old shop truck, or get you guys to help me figure it out. We may put us a 4-6 drop on it or something. 6-4 drop, whatever you call it. I like the way they lower them down and get rid of this gap in between here. Get this Mickey Mouse mess off here. Looks like something straight out of the hood, which that's where I'm at, but that's a side point. Need to find me a glove box. I don't know what it is about these square bodies, but everybody wants to take the damn glove box out of them. The cab's pretty solid though. I don't know, the windows and door locks work. When I had it running, couldn't get none of that to work. Like I say, I got a small block 350 that I'm building to put in something, and this is what I got. So hopefully it'll work out. There is something under the front of the frame here I want to get you guys to look at too. Me and my dad was trying to figure it out. They got I'll have to get on there and show you. They got a piece of square tubing running from that frame to this frame. Well, the first thing I thought of, I said, well, it must have been wrecked. But I don't see any signs on the frame that anything was bent or buckled or anything, so I don't understand why they put that under there. Like I say, all the frame rails look true and look factory. There's a piece of square tubing. I'll have to crawl in the truck and show y'all. But run this frame rail with that one. So you would think, well, something hit it and bent it. But I just don't see where it was bent. I don't see any signs of it was wrecked. I don't understand what that's all about, but we'll check that out. That's what I'm gonna need you guys for. I know you square body guys, y'all dealt with that a lot and all the stuff on this. But me and old Rascal, we fool with a lot of cars and trucks, mainly our own stuff. But comment, you know, what you think be the best kit to put on it, and you know, lower it down, and give me some ideas what you think we can do. Tell me what y'all think about these old rims. I was like, they may clean up, may sell them, get rid of them. I don't know about that. I just ain't wild about it. Let me know what you guys think, you square body guys. And then some of you body guys, give me some ideas on this up here. It looks like, to me, they tried to cover them holes up, I think. And it turned loose. You can see how thick the Bondo is they got up there. Well, I guess I had to, but I ain't no body man or paint guy, so you guys help me out and comment on that, and let me know what you think the best route to go on that is. I ain't trying to make no show truck out of it, nothing, just old shop truck, beep around the hood in, bop around the hood, whatever you call it. You get my point. But yeah, I ain't got thousands of dollars to throw in this thing, but we make a little shop truck, a little hood truck to run around in. Make something cool out of it, I think. Let me know what you guys think, and subscribe to the channel there if you don't mind. We'll kind of do this as a project and kind of see how it comes along. But like I said, I need your guys' help. Tell me what we need to do, and I need to fix that problem up there. That really gets on my nerves. That's one reason I almost didn't buy it. 81. Yeah, kind of takes me back to my old days. I had one similar to that years ago, but I didn't know they were going to end up being popular, you know, young and dumb back then, got rid of it. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching, and leave us a comment and tell us what you think, guys. Take care.